Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you back to another edition of the FYC. Find your calling for your motherfucking calling. We here, TBB, the Breezy Bouquet.
Yes, sir.
My name is Rowze, and I am here with my homie. Who you is?
Cool Breeze. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all?
Cool Breeze.
Yes,
Yes, sir, motherfucker. First things first episode of 2026. Merry Christmas.
2026.
Man, we coming big in 2026, man. But you already
Mhm.
know I gotta wish everybody happy holidays, happy New Year's, man.
Happy New Year's.
We was kind of, I wouldn't say slacking. We kind of missed. We didn't post the episode for the last couple weeks. That's because I was doing some traveling. You know, I had to see family and stuff. But now we back on track. But you know, I gotta do it first, man. How was your week? How was your New Year's, Christmas? How was it all, bro? What'd you get for Christmas?
It was good, bro. As y'all can see, bro, I got this look. I'm cozy in my robe right now. I got this hoe for Christmas. You feel me, bro? Looking bougie as hell. You feel me? Got me some slippers and shit, bro. Chill Christmas, bro. Ate a feast and whatnot, bro. New Year's, I ain't really do nothing, bro. I just chilled, bro. And then boom, New Year's. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't really celebrate New Year's like that, bro. But yeah,
that's real, bro. I don't either, bro. Like, I be forgetting it be New Year's sometimes, bro. So like, it be people like texting me. I'm like, why everybody blowing on my phone for some reason? And not looking, it's like everybody saying Happy New Year. I was like, oh yeah, they're like Happy New Year's, yo.
Bro, I definitely forgot it was New Year's, bro. And then it was like 11 something. I see a text in the Discord from Gurmy talking about Happy New Year's. I was, oh shit, it's New Year's Eve. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, it's New Year's.
Excuse me, bro. That's why I'd be like the last one to be like responding to those Discord messages. I'd be like, I see everybody else typing. I was like, damn, I'll be like a day or two late.
Yo,
like
you do.
I'm like, I wonder if anybody would even be like saying anything, or like they even look at it and be like, man, it's just this motherfucker. Sometimes I do be saying some random stuff in there, but no, yeah. How
was your Christmas, bro?
Cool. My Christmas was cool, bro. We went to Maryland. We went to visit my family and saw my dad, my stepmom. And I met some of my stepmom's friends, got in touch with, some people that's going to help me do what I want to do, with like some, I guess you can call it like a hobby.
Yeah.
I guess you can call it a hobby. Hopefully, if I'm good enough, I could potentially turn it into a career. But yeah, I was talking to some people, get some advice, and it was cool. The drive there, hikey, wasn't that bad. We stopped by West Virginia University. Man, ooh. Bro, when I say Macomb looked better than that the parts of campus I saw, dog. Dog.
That says a lot.
Dog. Because we were there, and I was like, bro, it just seemed dirty over here, bro. Like, ooh. And it was, bro. We looked up the population. It's like 70% white people.
Damn.
Like, that's crazy. I'm like, dang, just 70, like just white people? Like, what
that's Macomb.
Like, what diversity at, bro?
That's Macomb too, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but Macomb was 57. So it was not 57. It was like 50 something.
Really?
Yes, bro. Yeah, and I looked it up. We looked it up in the car. I was like, damn, how much was Macomb? And then it was about like 50 something. So
okay, 70 is crazy.
Yeah, 70 is crazy, bro. That's
what
like,
the hell?
A lot more white people than normal.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't really see much of like black folks, or not even just black people, just minorities in general. But
for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so the holiday was good. We drove back down Wednesday morning, so we got here like 2, and then yesterday I just yesterday and today I just chilled at the house. Thursday just chilled at the house. Went to get some groceries, all that stuff. Just play the game, ready to watch football. This was a much needed time off from work, and I'm really not trying to go back on Monday. So
well,
I gotta see what I could get rolling in that direction.
I feel you, bro. Speaking of games, bro, last night on stream, I finally finished Expedition 33, bro.
I saw you played it. I was watching you. Well, no, I was in the stream, but I had saw it on Discord. It was like you playing Expedition. I'm like, dang.
Bro, 10 out of 10 game, bro. If you like solo games, bro, this for the audience, bro. If you like solo games, bro, that shit is a must play. That shit was from start to finish amazing, beautiful story, bro. They wrote their ass off with that story, man. Oh my god, bro. I loved every second of it, bro. Amazing soundtrack, bro. Like the motherfucker who made that fucking soundtrack, bro, that nigga need to win a award or something, bro. That shit's crazy.
They need a Grammy.
Yes, bro. Dead ass, bro. But man,
and then bro, isn't that the game where like I had joined your stream and it was like music playing when you was like fighting some type of like demon. I was like, damn, they turn like
bro.
Like
they was going crazy in that shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Every time the music kick up, bro, I try so hard not to vibe, not to bob my head or dance to it or something, bro. That shit. Bro, that shit.
The soundtrack do sound like it go hard, bro. I ain't really pay like that much attention to the game. I was just like watch you like fight stuff, so I really know what I was watching.
Amazing game.
It reminded me of a lot of that game where you had to fight that tree sentinel motherfucker.
You talking about Elden Ring?
Yeah. But it's probably not even like that, is it?
It's not like that at all. But like I can understand the premise of like boss fighting and shit like that, yeah. But that shit, bro, and it's crazy because, bro, I didn't even like turn-based games, and that shit made me like actually like step into playing turn-based games, bro. Now I'm playing Persona, which is crazy. So wait,
what
bro.
you mean? What you mean turn-based games?
Turn-based game, you know how like the easiest example, like Pokemon, bro. It's like you do a turn, they do a turn. That's a turn-based game.
Yeah.
But with the turn-based game is like so good. It's like even though it's like it goes in order, bro. You got your party do a turn, and then the enemy do a turn, bro. Thing is, when the enemy do a turn, you got the option to dodge that shit, and you gotta time it, or you can parry that shit, bro. And if you parry the whole combo successfully, you get a counter hit off. Yeah, bro. That shit is hard, bro. So it keeps the game like instead of like doing your turn and then waiting, like it's just always in your face, fast paced, bro. You gotta be on your toes, bro. Which is amazing, bro. And then, bro, oh my god, bro. That game is just, I don't know what to say. It's damn near masterpiece, bro. That's just amazing, bro. Bro, I'm telling you. Bro, honestly, this might sound crazy, but so far, out of all the single player games I played, this is my favorite game, bro. Without question. Yes, bro. This shit's amazing. Yes, it is amazing, bro. Bro, man, if anything, and right next to it, bro, Elden Ring's a close contender. See, I would have put Elden Ring above it, but I personally like the Expedition story better, bro. I like the linear aspect story of Expedition because it's like I'm watching a movie. That's the only reason why I put it higher than Elden Ring. But
that's real.
Elden Ring, that's just a masterpiece too, bro. You can't never hate on that. That's just a fucking masterpiece, bro. That's why I was so mad that you ain't fucking played the damn game, bro. Damn,
I did play it. I beat the tree sentinel.
No, you didn't. You ran away.
No, I beat him. I actually beat him.
No, you didn't, bro. You did not beat that. No, you didn't, bro. You gave up, bro. You did not beat that tree sentinel, bro, because you was streaming it for us, bro. You did not beat that tree sentinel, bro.
That's why I stopped playing. Is because I beat him.
You didn't beat the tree sentinel, bro. You can ask CJ. You can ask David, bro. We were watching you play. We were watching you play.
I beat him.
No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't, bro.
You think I'm gonna just cap like that, bro?
Yes, because you're doing it now. You did not beat that damn tree sentinel, bro.
Hey, bro.
The only nigga who had a first through playthrough that actually sat there and beat the tree sentinel in our Discord is CJ, bro. That's the only nigga.
I'm not denying that. I ain't say I sat down and beat him the first time I fought.
But you didn't beat it, bro. You just stopped playing the game. I
beat the tree sentinel. I killed him.
No, you didn't, nigga.
The first level, the first time when I showed up and he was there with that big axe, I killed him.
No, you didn't.
I don't know how many. It took me.
I don't know what are you smoking, but nigga, you did not. Nigga, you gave up on him. I vividly remember you giving up on him, bro. Yes, you did, bro.
How you spell sentinel?
Yes, you do, bro. Bro. Anyways, it don't matter, bro, because we got no proof on it, bro.
No.
We have no proof on it, but you gave up on that nigga.
This
chat, y'all. He gave up on that. He gave up on that.
Hey, is there an achievement that you get for beating him or some shit like that the game will show me?
I don't know. Probably. Pretty sure.
Hold on. We finna look for the facts. Because bro, I swear on my life,
I beat that nigga, bro.
Nah, I beat him. All my life, I beat him. On my life,
don't put that on your life because you didn't beat the nigga, bro.
That's on my life. Nah, nigga, I know I beat that
don't do that, bro.
So you out here capping.
Bro, knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood for you. I'm knocking on wood for you, bro.
You out here capping on the motherfucker, bro.
I'm not capping. I know you didn't beat that shit, bro.
What's the name of this game?
Elden Ring. He don't know the name of the game. He don't even know the name of the game, y'all.
They showed on Discord.
He don't even name the game, y'all.
Not Discord.
Nigga, go on Steam. You got it on Steam, nigga.
We finna see. What's
okay, achievements, bro. Is there a Tree Sentinel achievement? These are all.
No, I got it.
The bosses, mimic tier. I'm looking through my shit, bro, just to see, cause I know I beat that nigga.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Elden Ring.
I don't see no achievement for it.
Which one is it? Is it Night Rain or just the regular one?
It's Elden Ring, regular Elden Ring, bro.
How do I look at the achievements?
There's an achievement list, bro. On the right hand side.
Discussion, support, community.
I actually don't see a Tree Sentinel achievement, bro. I don't think you get achievement for that shit.
What the hell is it?
I think it's just all remembrance boss, meaning main bosses.
Nah, man, cause you're not finna call me out my name.
You didn't beat him though. I'm just saying.
I beat him.
Y'all, he didn't beat the Tree Sentinel, bro. He left, got lost, bro. Didn't know where to go, and then just stopped playing, bro. That's literally what happened.
See, since the motherfucker wanna see, this is what we not finna do.
Bro, you got that shit downloaded. Do you have that shit downloaded?
Yeah, I got. Wait, do I got it downloaded?
If it's downloaded, open that bitch up and walk in the main place and see, bro. That's all you gotta do. But I'm telling you, you did not beat him. If that nigga walking around, you did not beat him, bro.
Alright, nigga, bet. I'm gonna open this shit. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna reinstall this shit.
Just to prove a point. I'm telling you, you did not beat him, bro.
Just to prove a point.
And I'm gonna record that shit, bro.
Niggas be thinking I'm lying, bro. Niggas be thinking I'm lying.
First off,
and you know why? You know how I know I'm not lying, bro? Because I remember specifically when I killed that nigga, I didn't get shit. I didn't get shit. And I was like, I got to go through all this fucking work to kill this motherfucker, and I don't get nothing?
The thing is,
get nothing?
I know for a fact you didn't.
And if I did get something, it was some weak ass piece of armor. Nah, bro. That's how see.
Bro, first off, you get nothing, bro. Second off, you did not beat that nigga because I remember you.
How you gonna tell me?
How you gonna tell me? I'm gonna just talk over the nigga, y'all. I remember he first fought him.
Yeah.
And then he didn't have his horse, so he didn't beat it. He didn't know it was a horse yet, so he left. David took him to where he's supposed to get his horse. He got his horse. He came back, tried to run his ones, still didn't beat the nigga, and then just left. I remember that shit, bro. Cause you came back and it took you a long time to try to beat the nigga.
How many times did I play this game, bro?
Nigga, you played this shit like once, bro. And this is all in one session.
And you also want to know how I know I also beat him too? Because I wasn't finna just move on to the other boss without beating him. Because me personally,
that's what it means to give up. Yes, you did.
Man, ask one of these niggas in the Discord, bro. Now you just
install this shit, bro. Install this shit and prove me wrong, bro.
You on some bullshit.
Install this shit and prove me wrong, bro. Cause I know
they don't got no collections on this. They don't have nothing on this game. Man,
nigga didn't beat him, bro.
You lucky I don't clip that shit either, bro. Actually,
just saying, y'all, like. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. A lot of people just can't beat Tree Sentinel, bro. A lot of people go through multiple bosses and coming back, bro. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, buddy.
Well, I'm just saying, bro. You ain't beat him. Anyways.
Hold on. Just not yet. Anyways, you gonna have to wait, nigga. Don't anyways me.
Why you so pressed about this, bro?
Nah, cause you
ain't finished the game anyway. So even if you did beat him, it's not much of an accomplishment.
I don't give a fuck
even
if I didn't finish the game.
It's not much of an accomplishment, nigga. Constantly beat the nigga too. He ass.
Look. I don't give a fuck that I didn't finish the game. I'll admit that. That's what you not willing to admit that I'm right because I beat him.
You did it though.
Cause I know I beat him. I beat him.
You did it though, bro.
Yes, I did, bro. I did. And I know it was so many times where you watched me come closer. You was like, damn, you almost had him that time. And I know I did.
No, because I remember. Because I remember you had this shitty ass bandit build, and I kept telling you, damn, you doing no damage, bro. It's gonna take forever, and you did not come close at all, bro. That's how I know you didn't even beat the nigga.
Eventually, I switched that shit, nigga.
You didn't switch the shit because you can't switch your class, you liar. Wait, what? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hold on. Nigga. First off, it don't really matter, bro. You didn't finish playing the game anyways. That was the whole point of it, bro. You beat him or you
no,
didn't beat him. It don't matter.
Not my point.
You beat him or you didn't beat him. It don't matter, bro.
My point is I killed the tree sentinel.
He didn't kill the tree sentinel.
I killed him.
He did.
I killed him.
He didn't. He didn't. You know.
I killed him.
He didn't.
Let's see.
He didn't, bro. He didn't, bro. You saying you killed the tree sentinel is like CJ saying that he can whoop Melania when Melania froze that nigga up, bro. So, come on, bro. You ain't beat no tree sentinel, bro. Anyways, wow, cause this gonna go on forever because we got no proof, bro. While he download the game and come up with some proof for later,
it's proof.
And come up with some proof for later, bro.
It's proof. It's proof.
Let's move on to the next topic that we had planned for this, which was anime. Bro, nigga, I don't care, bro. Anyways, bro, on to the anime topic, bro. So, recently, my dog Devon has watched the Demon Slayer Infinite Castle Part 1 movie, bro. Me and CJ watched it a while back, bro, but he finally got his hands on it, was able to watch it, bro. First, I want to ask you, bro, what was your thoughts on the movie in its entirety, bro? What you think on it, bro?
Bro, that castle dope, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
That castle is dope as hell, bro.
That castle is fucking crazy, bro.
That castle's fucking crazy, bro.
That castle crazy.
All right. Let me break it up, bro. Spoiler alert for anybody who didn't watch the movie. If y'all ain't watching the movie, bro, go ahead, skip ahead till we get to our next topic, bro, or whatnot. But it's gonna be spoilers in this whole. But first thing I want to talk about, bro, how you feel about the Zenitsu situation, bro? Zenitsu versus quote unquote brother. How you feel about that shit?
Like him being or her being a
the nigga he ran his ones with, bro.
Oh, like the motherfucker he killed.
Yeah, then his
the seventh form.
Yes, bro. The nigga he trained with that was turned to a demon. What you feel about that whole situation?
I feel like his ass was. I don't know. I think his shit's stupid, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, bro.
What you mean?
Not like I just think the reasoning for it, like he was just jealous, bro.
Oh no, I agree with that. That nigga's just a hater, bro. Me and CJ was dying about that the whole like when we was watching that shit. We was like, this nigga just dead ass just a hater, bro.
Like that's funny. He said, and it was funny too because it's funny, and I always find stuff like that funny. I always find like when people get jealous because like you know the person that they looked up to or like they master like training somebody else, and then they obviously that they got more potential. So you go like you say fuck all that. I'm finna go with a whole like bro. This nigga turned into a demon, bro. Like
yeah, that nigga a hoe, bro. Then and not only that,
like, he said fuck all this training shit. You think this nigga better than me? Bet I'm finna go be a demon and get power from someone else. Like.
Only that, bro.
You turning around and become a demon in the first place is literally proving the old man point, bro.
Yes, bro. Not only that, let me drop some lore on you that just in case you probably missed, bro. You remember in the Swordsman Village?
Hold on, pause. I just texted David. I said, "Do you remember when I beat the tree sentinel?" This motherfucker said, "Yes." LMAO. Case done. Fuck you.
You ain't beat that damn tree sentinel, bro. You gonna have to download that shit and show me, bro. You ain't beat that shit, nigga. Anyways, back to my point, bro. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you can sit there and be quiet. I ain't believing that shit till I see it, bro. Cause I remember you was doing no damn damage. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, nigga. But anyways, bro. Back to what I was saying, bro. Like, what's it called, bro? Oh yeah, I was gonna drop some knowledge on you real fast, bro, just in case you missed this, bro. You remember the whole the training arc when they like was training the last season before this when they was training all the demon slayers and shit, bro. Yeah. So you remember like the stone pillar? Yeah, you remember the stone pillar and his backstory on how he was with the little he was like an orphan dude with all the kids, and the demon came and like killed all the kids. Yeah, bro. Do you remember the nigga who snitched on them to the demon?
Was it the dude?
Yes, bro. It was that bitch ass nigga, bro.
What?
So this whole time
he got the stone pillar orphan family dead.
Yes, bro. So he was part of their family because they was a little orphan family because nobody wanted to take them in. So he decided to be big brother and take them in, bro. And he came across a demon, and his bitch ass niggas was so scared he decided to rat out everybody in his quote unquote family to save himself. So he led the demon over there just so he can get away.
Yeah, man.
He's a hoe. That was the first instance I was like,
I ain't even fuck with him even more.
Yes, bro. That was the first instant where I was like, this is a hoe ass nigga, bro. And not only that, this nigga, was the second coldest being trained by Zenitsu's master, bro. He's second coldest, bro, and he wanted both of them to be the pillar because he knew that nigga couldn't master the first form, and Zenitsu had the first form on lock, but he couldn't master any other form. So he like, yeah, so he like, first form is strong as shit. You need that, but at the same time, it's like, without learning all the other forms, are gonna hold you back. So that's why he wanted them to do it together, bro. And this whole ass nigga decides to go be a demon because he got pressed by Upper Moon 1. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can get pressed by Upper Moon 1. That nigga cold, bro. I read the manga. I know
that's
that nigga.
Kokushibo, right?
Yes, bro. Kokushibo's fucking cold, nigga. He's not one to mess with. I can understand getting pressed by him, but being like, turn me into a demon, begging for that shit. And then on top of that, bro, bro, they master committed seppuku. You know what seppuku is, bro?
No, what's that?
So seppuku is when it's like an honorable suicide, right? So in like samurai culture, if you're committing seppuku, you stab yourself in the chest, or I think it's in the gut or something, and then somebody cut off your head so you don't have to be resorting into just suffering, bleeding out. But here's the problem. Nobody was there to do that for the grandpa. So he instead just stabbed himself in the gut and slowly sat there bleeding out until he died.
So he killed himself? The grandpa killed himself?
So in his words, he wanted to take responsibility for his student going rogue like that and betraying them. So he committed seppuku, and that was his honorable death to take responsibility. But nobody was there to help him finish that shit.
To cut him head?
Yeah, so he sat there in pain, bleeding out, and that's why Zenitsu was so fucking heated. Cause he like, you caused this shit, and you don't even care that he sat there and bled to death, suffering in his last moments. And you talking shit on OG? Nah, nigga.
Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah,
bro.
He went he said, I don't even fuck about that nigga. He deserved to die. I
like,
said,
nigga, what? I would have turned up if I was in that Zetsu, bro. I would have put the pause on that nigga, bro.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie though. When bro was falling to the falling through the castle, and he kind of like Zenitsu just all of a sudden like just got a grasp of everything, bro, and his ass just like stuck to the wall and used that seventh form. Like, I was looking, bro, and like the angle he took from the wall, like he like niggas like back on the wall but his feet on the wall, like, and he's just sitting there with his sword, just like, yeah, I'm about to like kill this nigga. Dog,
that nigga cold, bro.
When he said seventh form, I said, nigga, what?
Yeah, bro.
I said, you forgot how to count? I said,
he just said, fuck all the other forms. I'm gonna make my own shit. Seventh form.
Bro, what?
Drop that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So
that shit was crazy.
So now he got two forms. So so why can't he learn the other forms? Is he like? I don't think
they don't really talk about it unless like the author talked about it. But I just assume he just didn't like, wasn't talented enough in them realms to master those forms or whatever, or his personality could have just been holding him back, because his personality was like scary and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I think I like that better, because I'm like, if you could create your own
that's what I'm saying, bro, that makes more sense to me, because the fact the minute he locked in and stopped being scary, he was able to create his own form. So that's why I'm thinking his personality was what was really holding him back, and it makes sense because his personality is being scared, and the first form is all about speed. So like running and shit. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense. I ain't even gonna lie though. Like that was hey, bro. I like Zenitsu when he like low key like finna. I like him locked in, bro.
I like him locked in too,
He
bro.
funny not locked in, but hey, him locked in. He's
about that shit, bro. He was like, nah, bro. Cold. And I think the first instance on the top of the Zenitsu, what I knew, like, oh, this nigga's finna be cold. It wasn't when he was fighting that spider nigga in season 1. It was season 2 when they was in the red light district, bro, and he was just knocked out cold, and then like, you know how he sleep, he turn up, bro. But this time was different because he was quote unquote sleep, but still like attentive and talking and present, to the point that it made me feel like maybe it's kind of like his little act he put on so he can act like he is not present in the moment, but he really there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why I knew like, oh no, this nigga is dead ass just like that, bro. Because that whole time, bro, without Zenitsu, bro, them niggas was not cutting off their head that first time, bro. That nigga was cooking.
I like how also too, like, he doesn't have to like, when I first saw him fight seriously, I thought he always had to be asleep for him to fight. Like,
same, bro.
So I like that they incorporated, like, nah, he could be awake, but you know, like when he sleeps, he kind of locked into. But
yeah,
he
just needed that motivation, bro. Of like, enough is enough, bro. It's not a game no more, bro. That's all he needed,
he
bro.
Cold.
Yeah,
he
bro.
Cold. I fuck with Zenitsu. And then what's his?
You said what?
I said, what's his name? The boarhead, bro. What's his name?
Inosuke.
Inosuke. Hey, I like Inosuke too. Like, high key, when I was
that ain't cold.
When what's his name? What's the main character name?
Tanjiro.
Yeah, when he was talking about, so when he was doing that flashback, when he was trying to figure out how to fight Akaza, we finna get to that in a second.
Bro, we finna get to that, bro. Hold up. We gonna get to that.
He was talking about that flashback, and he was like, yeah, bro, like, he was like, yada yada yada, like, I could really tell because, like, people who got the intent to kill or like hurt me, like, you know, I could, like, automatically just, like, move off that shit, bro. But he was like, nah, that old lady, bro, and she always sneaking up on me. I said, this nigga is such a troll, bro. Like, this man is such a troll.
But that's the thing, though. It made a lot of sense because that old lady was so gentle to them that she never even, like, oozed out the intent to, like, kill or harm him.
To kill, yeah.
So he's like, damn, bro, why does the old motherfucker always sneaking up on me? Because to him,
I think it's funny too because he didn't understand that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, that's what I was saying, because to him, like you gotta understand, like, Inosuke grew up by boars, bro. So to him, every living thing also always have that instinct to, like, either it's not even always just killing, it's just like protection. So the intent to harm just for their protection. So he came to understand, like, every living thing got that. So when he came across that old lady, he like, the fuck is she so gentle for? Like, what's going on? Like, how is she doing this, bro? It don't make sense to him, bro. Because even Tanjiro is a kind-hearted person, and he has that intent too. Everybody has it, bro. Shinobu, the one who always put on a fake smile that you think is the most gentle in the show, that was the first person he instantly knew, like, oh no, she faking that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she got that.
When he asked her that question in season 1, she didn't answer it, right? It cut off, didn't it?
Yeah, with Tanjiro. Yeah. He's like, are you angry? Bro, I love that scene so much, bro. Anyways, we gonna get to all that.
When they connected back.
Yes, bro.
She was like, as a matter of fact, I am angry.
Bro, we gonna get to that because that's my next topic, bro. Shinobu, bro.
But hold on. Hey, but you know what's crazy? This is what I was also thinking too. I was also thinking this. So I watch, I guess, like, a lot of the animes that I watch kind of like have like this specific history, not like history, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like a segment, right? So where you have like some OPS characters that's been in, like, you know, they powerful position for X, Y, and Z amount of years, right? But then, like, you would see their backstory and they like, yeah, like, I looked up to this person who was in my position before and I died, and they died like right in front of me, right? Yada yada yada. And now, like, you seeing, like, them being a role model for, like, the new people, like the new main characters coming in. And then, like, now they in that situation where they fighting for something to protect their X, Y, and Z, bro. And then the new, like, the generation that, I guess I'm gonna call it, like, generation that we started with, which would be the main characters. So the generation we start with, they experience that for themselves. Like, damn, like, this person or, like, this power level I'm working, like, so hard to achieve to, like, you know, be like this person. And I'm like watching them die in battle, and they like the strongest nigga I know. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's so crazy how animes do that, and I ain't really pick it up until yesterday because I feel like they went a lot into, like, Shinobu's, like, backstory, and then so, like, I guess, like, from, like, the first couple seasons, like, especially since she was always, like, smiling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really thought about it. And I say I got tricked by this. So, like, she was always, like, smiling, you know, like, yeah, obviously she tough, but then, like, once you see that, like, a story like that, she was like, yeah, like, my sister was, like, a Hashira too. That was her sister, right? Yeah, so she was like, you know, my sister was a Hashira too, and then, you know, my sister, like, died a traumatic death, and, you know, all these people, like, counted me out, said I can't do nothing because, you know, I can't cut the head, all that other crap. And then the other motherfuckers that look up to her, like, they don't even know she going through this, and now she, like, Oh, girl walked up in there and she was just getting absorbed by fucking Doma, bro. Hey, that nigga.
Bro, wait, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hold up, bro. That's what I was finna ask you, bro. The whole Shinobu situation, right? Because I remember you and CJ when we first ever started watching Demon Slayer, bro. Y'all was on y'all. I remember I used to always hype up Shinobu because that's always been my favorite character, and y'all always used to be, what's so fucking good about her, bro? Like, why do you like her so much? Because she don't really do shit, right? Which is true. She ain't do shit in them first couple seasons. Now that you see what the fuck she gonna do, what's your opinion on her now, bro? And her backstory and everything.
Well, like how she like cooked up and stuff.
What's your opinion on Shinobu, bro? Like how you view her now?
Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie. So I kind of already know what's gonna happen.
How you know what's going? Nigga, did you read the manga or something, bro? You searched that shit up, didn't you?
I did after.
Oh my god, nigga.
After season 2 or 3.
Nigga, so you know everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know everything that's gonna happen.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, we gotta not spoil some shit because in case CJ watched this shit, bro.
Yeah. But that shit was cold, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro.
Like, yeah, bro. Like she just built different. I ain't even gonna lie though. Like, I think even her, I don't know, man. She just a warrior for sure, bro. Like,
she is a fucking warrior, bro.
She just cold. And high key too. Even though she didn't like kill him, like the way she like fought him, like she is so strategically smart.
Yes, bro.
Like she is so fucking smart, bro. So just like kind of watching how like she just like fight, man, bro. Cause when she first fucking stabbed that nigga in the eye, bro. That
shit was so quick, bro.
Dog, I said I couldn't even blink,
bro. And I was even.
And I think I love how like animes could do that. Like, you know, some creators can like exaggerate how fast someone's going to like the peak of a fucking like T, bro. And like, it's like you could like sometimes like you don't even notice, but like some anime they get better at doing it, but like they can always get better at it.
I know,
like, bro. So that shit is just crazy to watch. Yeah, but she cold, man.
Bro.
I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I think my favorite part of that fight, dead ass, bro, is when I was even, and me and CJ was talking about this, because this is what made CJ realize, like, she's like fucking cold, bro. She's got hold going against the nigga she was going against, bro. And it was my favorite part is when she kept poking that nigga up with the poison and shit, and he just kept adapting, and he straight up said, like, you quick as hell and you good, but if you were strong enough to cut off my head, you would have won this fight.
You could kill me.
You could have killed me, bro.
Yes, bro. And when he said that, I was like, damn.
Me too. I was like, yo. I was like, nah, Shinobu, she like that, bro. Like, don't ever sleep on her ass, bro. Because if she just had that little that goes to show, bro, that she was as good as the top niggas in this bitch, bro. Dead ass, bro. Sure. She was as good as Rengoku. She was as good as the fucking Wind Pillar, bro. All of them, bro. It's just her only weakness was she didn't have the muscle strength to cut off a nigga head, bro. Now imagine she was able to do that, bro. She's watching a whole lot of niggas, bro. Dead ass. She's too damn quick.
So I think it's crazy. So my thing is, and I guess like this is probably just like an anime plot type thing, but like how come she couldn't like train up to that point to like get strong enough?
Because she was saying it was just genetics, bro. Dead ass genetics hold her, bro. Because she was saying because you remember in her backstory she was hating herself because she hated how small her body was and her body just wasn't growing at all either. Because it wasn't just that she could have gained muscle, nigga. She was just physically small as shit too, bro. And she hated that. So that, like, honestly, genetics just hold her, bro. And you gotta keep in mind, bro, cutting off a head, it's not just like cutting off a normal demon head or like slicing through wood, bro. You gotta keep in mind that a top demon can harden their neck and shit, bro. It's not even easy to cut off a limb, bro. You seen in the Gyu fight, bro. Gyu was cutting off fucking Akaza shit with butter, but the minute he got to their head, bro, that nigga was damn near ready to snap off his motherfucking sword. How hard his neck was, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I never looked at it like that.
Yes,
man.
bro.
Like,
so it's
like you try to cut their head, bro. You would get like a gash.
Yes, bro.
But they quick as fuck to cut a nigga arm off, bro.
Yes, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like dead ass, bro. Like I believe. This is my opinion. I believe if she was fighting like just a normal ass demon, like a low level ass demon that just has no ranking to him at all, she can cut that nigga head off, bro. With relatively ease, bro. Just based off of her speed, bro. Right. But when it gets to upper moons, the niggas who can manipulate their body to like not get their head cut off or get limbs not cut off, bro, and harden they shit, that's when shit come in different. It's like fighting. It's like an Attack on Titan when they first went against Annie, bro, and she's hardening her neck and shit, and they like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
it's like that type shit, bro.
Started pulling out that whole shit.
Yeah, and it wasn't until
so funny,
you needed a nigga like Levi to find loopholes and shit on Mikasa, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas said, oh, you still want to harden your neck? Okay, I still got a sword.
Yes, bro.
What the fucking sword gonna do? Nah, that's
yes, bro.
See right through your ass, bro.
But yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That solidified, without spoiling, bro. That whole fight solidified. Like Shinobu, she's the fucking GOAT, bro. She's honestly the GOAT.
Go cap, bro. That I swear that fight it lasted a lot shorter than I actually thought it was.
Yeah, bro.
I thought it was gonna be longer.
Actually,
Haikido, like,
to me, it lasts longer because in the manga, that shit was short as shit, bro. And I was like, yo, what the hell, bro? But seeing that shit animated is like, yo, in the manga, they did not give her those feats of like showing how quick she was moving, bro, or none of that, bro. Because obviously it's a manga, you can't really animate that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm glad with. And another thing I would say, doing the manga comparison, bro, that I was telling CJ, bro, that I loved about the movie is they decision to use the entirety of the Infinite Castle when niggas was fighting. For example, in the Akaza fight, bro, when you're reading that shit in the manga, you're confined to 2 spots they were fighting in, bro. Niggas was not blowing through walls and shit like that, bro. Flying across the fucking Infinite Castle boxing. That shit was crazy.
Even his entrance, bro. He can't fly through like 100
yes, bro.
Don't.
That
like,
shit
damn,
was so hard, bro.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. His entrance was kind of cold.
And then the whole thing of him playing around and first talk about what's your name while he beating Gyu ass, bro. He like, nigga, Gyu was getting pissed. He like, nigga, I'm not finna tell you my name, nigga. I'm finna kill you.
He's like, I don't like talking, bro. So
he's like, let's get this shit going, bro. And my favorite part of it, bro.
His name is Gyu. Where the fuck you come from?
Bro, my favorite part of the entire movie, bro. I'm pretty sure this is CJ's too, bro. Actually, it's my second favorite part, bro, because we can get to the other part. But it's when Akaza like knocked the fuck out of Gyu, bro, and he got up, bro, and said, you know what, bro, this is the first time I felt the urge to fight purely off of pure instinct, bro, to kill a nigga, bro. And then his mark manifested. Boy, that shit was so hard.
I think that scene was dope, bro.
I was and then instantly, bro.
That
nigga got straight to it instantly, bro. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. I didn't know he fought this hard.
I ain't gonna count. I rewatch that whole fight right now, bro.
I rewatch that whole fucking movie, bro. I don't care, bro. I love that movie.
Too. That shit was cool,
that
bro.
Shit was amazing.
I hate Key too. I think this is kind of underrated, but even too, bro. Like, the dude, the motherfuckers that's like using the map to paint, like them three. Hey, bro. Hey,
about that shit, bro.
They doing that shit at a young ass
They
age,
doing that shit, bro. That nigga.
How old is they? Like 12, 13?
No, them niggas are in the single digits, gang. That nigga like 7, 8. Dead ass, bro. Yes, bro. And he on top of it, like, he telling his sister, bro, stop all that fucking crying, bro. We gotta get this shit done.
We don't got time for that shit. We
don't got time for none of that, bro. This is the last battle. Is either we cry and fail and all die, or we end this nigga, bro. And we done with this for the rest of our life. Curse is over, bro. I'm not gonna get sick like my dad. None of that, bro. This is the end game, bro. That little nigga standing on that shit, bro. I respect him.
Insane,
I respect him, bro.
Now, oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, cause like, dog, you got these motherfuckers crows, bro. Going through all these.
Bro, I think what this always hits the worst, bro. Is when the crows do the announcement, bro, and it's like Shinobu died. I was I felt
like I was there. I was like, damn. I just watched her die, but when the crow announced it, I said, damn.
I'm like, and then you thinking about it, it's like I know all these niggas, cause everybody loves Shinobu, bro. That was their fucking glue to this shit, bro. She kept everything. She kept everything together, bro. She made it feel niggas wasn't fighting or nothing, bro. Everybody come over to her crib for comfort and shit, bro. Dead ass, bro. So I know for a fact when niggas heard that, bro, especially Gyu, Murichiro, them niggas, bro. The Stone Pillar, I know they wanted to cry, but they like ain't no time for that shit, bro. Tanjiro ass is about to start crying, but he like ain't no time for crying, bro. We gotta lock in. You gotta keep going, bro.
I felt like I felt like I was running with them, and then the motherfucking crow was like, "Yeah, she dead."
Yes, bro.
She got clapped. She is no longer alive, and I'm like,
boy,
we had to like.
But,
Yeah,
but on the other hand, bro, I know it felt good for everybody when they heard Zenitsu took out the Upper Moon 6, bro. I would have been cheering in that situation. I was like, oh my nigga, the nigga's solo! Cause at first y'all was telling me he was one-on-one and he can't do this, and he's solo! Come on, y'all.
He's soloing, bro. He was
solo.
6 by himself, right?
Yes,
he was
bro.
Like, he was numbers. Okay.
Yes,
damn,
bro.
I thought he was. Oh yeah, yes. Damn, he was that weak.
Yeah, he was that weak.
You think what? You think 5 could have beat him? Upper Moon 5? Well, I guess he could have, because they go by.
Yeah, but also you also gotta remember, bro. Even though that nigga was weak, at the end of the day, that nigga Zenitsu beat was cold, because even the niggas that was like helping Zenitsu and like patching him up with Sam, bro. If that nigga had an extra year to learn his demon abilities,
he would have killed.
He would have killed you with ease, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah. Yes, bro.
Hey, Nado, that was even seeing the cracks on his skin. That kind of creeped me out a little bit.
Yeah, bro.
But
yeah, bro. Okay, let's. I want to talk about the Akusa backstory, bro.
I know. I was gonna say something before that though.
Yeah.
But
what's up?
I think I forgot. But
damn.
I think I'm just like another side note. But bro, the fucking the build up of not even the design of the Infinite Castle, bro. Beautiful.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
Like just seeing the crows fly through, and then you got all like the connections there.
Not just that, bro. Like I'm a sucker for like the use of colors, bro. The use of colors, nigga. That shit felt, oh my god, bro. Like they got the colors so perfect, bro, that shit looked fucking like complicated and looked like some shit somebody can't structure, but still look old school, nigga. That's the crazy part, bro. And then oh my god, and then the lighting, bro, is so perfect, bro. Especially when they was fighting fucking, what's it called? When they was fighting Akusa in like that room with a bunch of pillars and shit, bro. That used to color there, bro. Boy. That used to light, boy. That shit was beautiful, boy.
That shit was fire.
I was like, yo, this is top tier. This is a boss fight arena for real. This is crazy. That's why I'm so excited to see when motherfuckers fight Upper Moon 1, bro. That shit finna be, that's gonna break the internet, bro, without question.
Man, bro,
that shit finna be crazy.
Hey, so hold on, quick question though. My question though. All right, so you remember when I sent you a picture of that nigga and I thought he was Muzan?
I don't know how you thought that nigga was Muzan, bro. But yeah.
No, because he did the little eye shit, and I'm like, he kind of look like Muzan a little bit. And the reason what made me think that was because, so you remember when dude was falling and he was like, oh wait, you finna die too. He's like, we can die together. And then he said some shit like, what he say? He said like, oh, like you can't even like die alone or some shit. Like first you need to take power.
Oh, yeah.
It was just that little segment he said, because I just thought he was saying basically like I gave you like the power, but I guess it just confused me.
Nah, he was
his
just
backstory.
He was just really basically shit talking to him. He was like, bro, you're so pathetic that you couldn't even kill this nigga. Now you want to drag some nigga down with you because you couldn't finish your fight. I'm not letting that happen, bro.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought he was just. I thought for a second, because I'm like, is Muzan just like tricking them to like kill or like take him somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay,
I can't wait till you see you know Tamio, right? The one who trapped Muzan, bro. I can't wait till you see her backstory, bro, and why she's so connected to that nigga, bro. That shit.
Yeah, I keep, bro. Yeah.
That shit.
Oh, cause she was the one who was fucking crawling in that shit, right?
What you mean?
You mean like when it was like in the organs and shit?
Oh
like
yeah.
So is that place like the heart of the Infinite Castle, the Infinity Castle?
I wouldn't say it's the heart of the Infinity Castle, bro. It's just
that's that bitch.
It's just what Muzan, like, he just created a cocoon so he can like protect himself, so he don't die by her, bro.
Oh, because of the explosion, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's why that whole thing going, bro. But her backstory is so fucking sad, bro. It makes me hate Muzan even more. He a bitch ass nigga, bro. Dead ass, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember because they talked about it in the manga, right? But I don't remember.
Yeah, bro. That shit made me, bro. I'm like, oh, bro. That's why, like, it's not really a spoiler because we all know fucking Muzan get humbled by a nigga with like the nigga with the Tanjiro earrings, right? So when that nigga humbles him, she there, and that shit is the most satisfying shit ever, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But yeah. But okay, moving on. The Akaza backstory, bro. First off, I just want to say, I don't blame him for shit, bro. That nigga's a fucking dog, bro. I would have did the same shit. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I would have did the same shit, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. So when the movie came out, and probably even before the movie came out, I don't know, probably like a little bit of both. Like, people would always be like obviously I got a little bit of spoil, and that's the only reason why I read the manga, because like sometimes like when you got like something big like that come out, like people will post spoilers and you don't realize it's a spoiler until it's too late.
Yep.
So obviously the motherfucker was like, oh yeah, like Akaza like died, but he still could have like easily like killed them like afterward. Like he basically like stopped himself, and like high key, like without watching it like with the context, I'm like, how the hell can you like recreate, how can you create a moment like that showing that somebody could obviously still like beat your ass even though like you had the advantage on them one time, you know? But the way they built that scene, bro, oh my gosh, dog. Like dog, that shit was damn near like a whole hour itself for the whole movie, and I rewatched that segment itself, bro. I'm like, yo, this nigga Akaza really just going through it, bro. They cut this nigga head off and he said, no, I'm not dying, the fuck,
bro. The only reason
why I'm getting stronger, nigga.
Gang, the only reason why the nigga died because he killed himself.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy, bro. Not only that, bro, his backstory, bro. That he gotta be one of the niggas that was hold the most in anime, bro. Dead ass, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
His sick dad, bro. Niggas didn't want. He tried to steal to get medicine. Niggas threatened to cut his arms off because he trying to get medicine for his pops, bro.
Nigga
his
was like,
died,
the bean
bro.
was. He said the bean wasn't even that bad, to be honest. Bro, what? I do it again.
His pops died, bro. Motherfucking he finally find a family, bro. He finally fall in love, bro. They poison them niggas cause they jealous.
And
come on,
crazy,
bro.
Yeah, bro. And I be so high. I be getting a little pissed too, bro. Cause I'm like hearing the way some of these motherfuckers, like why they be doing some of this. I'm like, y'all really took bro wife and his father-in-law because y'all couldn't beat him.
Exactly.
Nigga, how you gonna take something, bro? Beat him, poison him.
Yeah, bro. And then, nigga, bro. You know how sorry these niggas is, bro. They scooped the poison, bro. But this nigga walked in that bitch, a room full of fucking swordsmen, barehanded, and beat the fuck out of all of them, bro.
All of them,
barehanded. Niggas had swords and shit, barehanded.
Yeah, bro. Nigga was crushing skulls
and it's crazy, bro, because the nigga was, I was pointing this out to CJ, bro. The nigga was going through it, losing his mind, bro, and he still had the respect to walk up and see the older OG woman in there and just be like I ain't gonna touch you, bro. Get the fuck on somewhere. It's beef with them. But they walk in his shit and poison his wife that had nothing to do with it. When you when you had a grudge with the pops. You already can see the different dynamic. Those are some hoe ass niggas, bro. This a nigga who just got hold, and he could have easily killed y'all mama in this bitch, bro. Just because y'all did him dirty, but he like, nah, you don't got no part in this, bro. You ain't do this. I know you ain't do this. I'm gonna go kill your son though. Bro. I'm gonna go kill your husband though.
I ain't even gonna lie, like, Akaza was really, really well written character.
Boy, I'm saying, bro.
Really well.
I'm sorry, bro.
Me personally, I think that's because I like Akaza. I think I really wish that they made him upper rank 2, but I also see why they made Doma upper rank 2 because I feel like it fits.
I feel like
I want Akaza to be 2 because of like all the shit he went through.
But it also, the thing is too, bro. I was even telling CJ this, bro. The reason why he's not 2 is because he couldn't beat Doma, bro. That's why he's always so pressed about this shit, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I like wish he like. I feel like he deserved to. Like, imagine like going through all that shit and you got to deal with a dumbass like Doma, bro.
Yes, bro.
Like Doma Code. Don't get me wrong. And Heike, his backstory is kind of funny. He said these niggas,
bro. That nigga's just a narcissist, bro.
I can't hear shit.
He's like, these fucking idiots want to worship me because I got these eyes. You dumbass thing. That's literally his backstory. You dumbass niggas, bro. I'm gonna do what I want when I want. He ain't get real fucks, bro.
Funny though. And when he was talking about his backstory, I was like, imagine if I was in a life like him. I'm like, would I act like God's really talking to, like, would I tell people like God's really talking to me? I'd be like, nah, nigga, like I can't hear shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, you can't really blame him, bro. They set him up for this shit, bro. They sit there really worshiping a child, bro. Like, y'all are stupid, bro.
he said, y'all just sitting here worshiping me, bro.
Like y'all are some idiots, bro. He like, and even in his head, he's like, nigga, he's like him in his head, like, nigga, God don't exist. I'm not bringing y'all no miracles. Y'all just stupid, bro.
Literally, bro.
Like,
literally, bro.
But I'm gonna take all the praise, bro. Shit, I'm God to y'all. Nigga did not care, bro.
Hey, he's an interesting character.
He is a very interesting character, man.
I like characters like that, bro. That like, not well, his backstory was cool. Not necessarily like with like that type of backstory, but his was unique.
I like his character because his character dynamic is solely like, I really love how you can create such an evil nigga, make it make sense, but also make him truly believe in his mind that what he doing is better for everybody. It's like good for him, bro. Yeah, it's like he'll see no problem with it, bro. Because usually you got villains that's just like they know they doing bad, and it's like, bro, like this the way I only can think. But to him, it's like, nigga, I've been like this since birth, nigga. I'm God, bro. I don't care what the fuck y'all gotta say.
It was something he said. He was like, oh, like people are afraid of death, so I just eat them so they're a part of me.
Bro, and he truly believes that's what he's doing, bro.
I said, nigga, what?
That nigga's crazy, bro. He truly believes that's what he's doing. He like, nigga, they're not dying. They coming part of me, part of a better being. I'm like, oh, this nigga wild, bro. This nigga's wild, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro. And I think it's so funny how like you could just make a silly character so fucking powerful.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like going back, like nigga get stabbed in the eye. He's like, oh, you stabbed me in the eye. You're so ass. Bro,
he's like, oh my god, why you not cutting off my head? Nigga annoying, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I can see why Akaza hate his ass, bro.
Yes, bro. 100%. 100%.
But then you can also tell when Upper One died, or not Upper, when Akaza died, you could tell Upper One was like, this nigga really just, like, you could tell, like, it looked like he was honestly surprised that he died though.
Yeah, bro, cause he know firsthand that nigga is cold, and he knows Akaza potential, bro. So he like, yo, cause I'm pretty sure at this point he just assumed that like, damn, bro, I'm pretty sure all three of us can like redo our head, bro. We that cold. So he like,
right.
How the fuck did he die? Like, who's killing this nigga? Don't make sense. I'll be thinking the same way. If I know how cold he is and I know how cold I am, I'm gonna be like, hold up, bro. Low key, I'm a little worried now, cause who's killing this nigga? Like, I will have trouble killing this nigga. Who is doing this?
Until you find out who killed him.
Yeah, until you find that out, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he obviously don't know that, bro. So like, he's surprised as fuck. Like who the fuck is killing him, bro? But then again, part of his character's, oh well, bro, I'ma handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro,
that movie's amazing, bro.
Me personally, I'm like 50-50. I'm glad Akaza died, but I high-key also wanted to like see him like not die.
Yeah, bro, that shit hurt, bro. Especially the final scene of when he finally got to see his wife again, just to be like, I can't go where you're going, bro. Yeah. That shit hurt, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, bro, I did all this shit for y'all, and I can't even like be with y'all in the afterlife, and I finally get to see you, bro. And the only thing she can say is, it's okay. That shit, bro. That's a true, bro. That's a wife. Yeah. That's a fucking wife, bro.
I'm telling you, Akaza was just going through it, man.
Yes, bro.
Going through it all, man. Like,
oh my god.
And it was crazy too, because once they showed his like human form and he was up there, that kind of, I thought like they brought him to heaven, but I guess it was just like showing that he like just officially like died, you know.
Yeah, it was that in between, bro. And then what I'd assume from that is the entire time, bro, she decided not to pass on yet, just so she can see that nigga and save him. That's how I viewed it, bro. Cause that in between realm, before somebody go to heaven or hell, bro, she was just sitting there that entire fucking time, bro, just waiting on the nigga, bro. That's a real ass, bro. That's a real nigga, bro.
You know how long she was? So that's a real thing, you think?
Shit, if we want to put it to real life, probably. I would assume.
I guess. Well, not in real life, but well, actually, I guess since you brought it up, we can hit that real quick. But honestly, in anime, in like the anime world, that's like a real thing.
In the anime world, I think that's a real thing, 100%, bro. Okay. I think that's a real thing, bro. Because it makes a lot of sense, bro. Because she was in that void for so long, bro, and kept trying to reach out to him. Even before Tanjiro like got to him, she was reaching out to him because Tanjiro reminded him of his father-in-law. So like it kind of puts in my head like, oh, she been there trying to talk to the nigga, but he just couldn't recall because he had no reminders in the real world of his past. Right. But since Tanjiro came around, it's like, bro, he's always been like, bro, this nigga pissed me off and I don't know why, bro. And then he started putting two and two together like, wait, this is my past life. Now he recalling his wife, and now he can finally see his wife. So that's why I assume she been there the whole time just waiting on the nigga, just so she can get to him, bro. You don't know how long she been there, bro. That nigga been alive for centuries and she just been waiting. That's a real ass nigga, bro. That is a real, bro. Come on, man. If that ain't love, I don't know what it is, bro.
Nah, bro, that shit is real, though. That shit, I think, August was just a cold ass story, bro. And the high key, his ass just like, he was like, I gotta kill these two. And he just like hit his body and shit. I'm like, damn. Yeah. August was a really...
5 out of 5.
I was high key. When I saw it was 2 hours, I was like, damn, how they finna fit all these fights into 2 hours? And then that shit was just like, it just ended. I said, man,
I was telling CJ, bro, cause CJ is so convinced right now that the movie is only gonna be 2 movies, bro. But I'm like, nah, dog, it's gonna be 3. They announced it's gonna be 3. And I was telling him how it's dead ass impossible to put everything else. You read the manga, right? It's literally impossible to put the entirety of that last segment into one movie, bro. That shit gonna be 5 hours long, bro. Dead ass.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him like, bro, we still gotta get through Upper Moon 2 fight, Upper Moon 1 fight, a hella backstories, bro, and then the final Muzan fight, bro. Which I think it's gonna be his own separate movie. So how I'm thinking is the next movie gonna be Upper Moon 2 and 1 fights, and then everybody backstory, and then the final movie's Muzan's fight. That's what I think. I
can see that.
Which makes sense.
I can see that happen.
Yeah.
I can see that happen.
Which, bro, but it sucks that we gotta wait till fucking 2027 for the next, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh, I'm saying, like, how you gonna drop a masterpiece like this and be like, all right, stay tuned for the next one? It's gonna be in fucking 3 years.
Exactly, bro. Oh my god, bro. Shit blew me, bro. But
anyways, we are.
Hold up, bro. Before we end, bro.
Oh, okay.
One Piece, nigga. So for those who don't know, I love One Piece, bro. I'm one of the One Piece meat writers. I'm not gonna lie. I truly think One Piece is one of the greatest fictional stories ever written, bro. But a lot of people don't watch it because it's too long, which I can understand. That shit is long. So I finally convinced Devon to watch One Piece, but I gotta watch it with him, bro. Which I don't mind watching that shit over. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. So what I want to ask you, gang, what are your thoughts going into this shit, bro? How you feeling about this? About starting this journey, bro?
It just better be as good as I put it up for.
Trust me, bro. It's that good, bro.
I be getting TikToks and it be like, you're not watching One Piece because you think it's too long. That make you a bitch for not watching it because the episode's only like really 30 minutes, and if you subtract X, Y, and Z, it's actually really 22, and yada yada yada. And niggas like literally like going to full like calculations on why you should watch One Piece and how long it should take you to watch One Piece if you take certain steps. And I'm like, dog.
Yes, bro. Let me give you some fandom lore of why another reason, like without somebody explaining like the plot or something, why this shit good, of why this shit is good, bro. Because think about this, bro. One, my first point, anybody who ever watched One Piece, bro, has never hated on this shit. I never even heard of a person who watched One Piece and said, I watched this shit, gave it a chance, and this shit not good, bro. Everybody always say that shit's amazing, right? And the only people who be like, I don't want to watch One Piece are the niggas who honestly just be like, this shit too long, I don't want to start it. That's the only haters we ever get in this community, bro. Two, my other topic is, it's a thing called, I actually don't know what the fandom call it, but it's a thing to where when you watch One Piece, bro, and you catch up, bro, you get into this state, and dead ass, everybody go through this who actually catch up on One Piece, to the point to where you finish this shit, even though that shit is long, you be like, damn, one, I wish this shit was longer, and I wish we had more episodes already. And then two, yes, bro, dead ass. And then two, either motherfuckers go down a rabbit hole or start in the manga because it's so good. They either or they go and rewatch that bitch, bro, because it's so good, bro. And it's like motherfuckers start getting a One Piece fix, bro. Dead ass, bro.
So would you say One Piece is the best anime ever invented?
Without my bias with Planet, yes, it is the best anime ever invented, bro. without question, bro. And I'm not just saying this, and you know I watch a lot of anime, bro. So this is bold for me to say, bro.
So for you to say,
this is bold for me to say, bro.
Yeah.
I genuinely think One Piece. I'm people gonna be trying to fight in the comments, bro. If they anime fans, One Piece is better than Naruto, and I love Naruto. One Piece is better than Hunter x Hunter, and I love Hunter x Hunter. One Piece is definitely better than Bleach, bro. Come on, bro. One Piece, bro. This is about to hurt me saying this. I love Dragon Ball with all my heart, but One Piece is better, bro. I'm sorry.
Probably might not ever say that because I'm biased towards Dragon Ball.
No, I get that, bro.
I was talking to someone. Who was like, they was talking to me about One Piece, and I forgot what they were saying. I literally just had it, but I forgot because it was something that you said that I brought it up to my mind. But I think they was basically saying something about they hate watching One Piece sometimes because it feel like a whole episode could just be dedicated to like people talking in the same spot. So it's like first you got one person, the camera point on one person, and like they just talking for like, you know, their portion of the show or like the episode, and then it points to somebody else, and then they just talking for like that whole portion of the show, and then you literally they just talking in the same spot, and like there's no change in,
I would say
certain episodes.
I can see that because One Piece pacing is fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But I will say this because I recently, actually, even though I'm finna rewatch this shit with you again, I rewatched the entirety of One Piece before the time skip, bro. And I would say One Piece pacing does not get bad at all until you hit this arc called Enies Lobby. And then for some reason, I don't understand, bro. Like, and it pissed me off watching it. For some reason, that's when they start dragging everything, bro. In my opinion, I think it's because probably by that time they caught up to the manga, and it's just like, you know, we gotta fluff this shit out so like we can keep this going, but not make our own shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I assume. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, when we get to that part, I'm gonna be skipping a bunch of shit so we don't have to watch the fluff, bro. Cause that shit was pissing me off too. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, like the pacing don't get bad to then, and then literally, bro, it's crazy because literally the arc after that, the fucking pacing's back to normal, bro. The pacing is good, bro. And then the arc after that, it drags again, bro, because I think like that's another climax arc to where like it seems like they caught up to the source material. It's like, yeah, we gotta slow down. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, because I watched the shit, I'm gonna be skipping a whole lot of unnecessary episodes and shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Or sometimes you're gonna have episodes where I skip to like damn near almost the end just because I know that shit fluffed out for no reason. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna watch it. I'm gonna try to give you the most cleanest One Piece experience ever, bro. But the first, I'm not gonna lie, the first like 200 episodes, bro, that's gonna be a watch, bro. Cause it's really no fluff in those episodes, bro. We got, and honestly, bro, if you coming into this shit without hating on it and open minded, it's like, you know, I'm gonna watch this shit because a lot of people think this is good, bro. You are gonna get hooked after we watch Arlong Park, bro. I'm not even gonna cap to you. Once we finish Arlong Park, you gonna be wanting to watch that shit by yourself, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit is good, bro. That shit is good, bro.
So introduce me to the first episode, and we finna see where my One Piece journey go from there.
For sure, bro. For sure. I'm so excited, bro, because I need you to go down the rabbit hole of like, yo, how did story come from this adventure to this? I need you to see that shit, bro. I need to see that shit because One Piece touched on a lot of shit, bro. And honestly, I know you like dumb heavy topics because you watched Hazbin Hotel. And Hazbin Hotel touched on some heavy topics, so I know you're gonna appreciate that shit. Because One Piece be touching on shit, bro. Like that shit touch on slavery. That shit touch on racism. That shit touch on government corruption, bro. Like all the shit that you can think of is like crazy ass topics to like for a show like that to touch on. It touches on it, bro. It talks about it. And not just touch on it, bro. It's gonna dive deep into that shit and make you feel sad as fuck, bro. Like it's an arc called one of the most recent arc is Wano, bro. To me, that was the saddest arc that nigga ever wrote, bro. Where it's literally just niggas getting whole for no reason, bro. I mean, obviously it's a reason, bro, but it's like niggas don't deserve this shit, bro. Like it's so many characters that you meet in that arc that's like, bro, I want to cry for these niggas. It's like, why are y'all doing this, bro? Right. I mean, it makes sense. It's not like I said, it's not for nothing. But like,
it's not random. Yeah,
it's not random, but it's like
sad for it. Yeah,
it's like, damn, bro. And I love that art, bro.
I get you.
I love that art, bro. But yeah,
bro. Let's come on. Let's turn it on right now.
Let's turn that bitch on. Yes, sir. I'm converting somebody. Yes. Without further ado, go ahead and end the video right there. Thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. It's been your boy Cool Breeze. It's been your boy.
They call me Rowze.
Yes, sir. And we out of here.
Let's get it.